Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Forrest Whitley, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one.
Hit well towards the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 16 homers and 67 runs batted in. Changeup in for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Crawford on at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. Williams moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Rhys Hoskins comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is you can't guarantee it's going to be hit right in one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Hit down the third baseline. From his backside to second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Batting next, first baseman, Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Short, hit hard. Swanson scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, number 86. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is there, and he has it for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tapper up the line. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Michael Franco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Michael Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting 8, the right field number 21, Carlos.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch, Williams is there, 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a line drive. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set, and a 3-0 offering. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Settling in now, Starlin Castro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Phillies on top, 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Kershaw now on 1-1. A little bouncer that winds up foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. On the ground up the middle. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close. And that one just missed outside. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Alex Jackson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ball and no strikes. Here it is, and he fouls this one off. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Chisenhall on second, Jackson at first, 2 out in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pham giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Tommy Pham, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On deck, Carlos Santana. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
The batter, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back. Here comes the first pitch. Pham's off and running. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top 1-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Forrest Whitley. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Whitley.
Pitch on the way. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Santana on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings as you see these guys on top of the division and clear by a good 4.5 games entering play. Digging in, number 86. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. One out and a runner on second base. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Big key to stealing third base is getting a good jump. Even though this throw from the catcher bounces to third, the poor jump at second cost him the stolen bag.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Freddie Freeman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Asuaje is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. It remains 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
In now, JT Realmuto. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
A ball and a strike. So far this season, Realmuto has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Franco leads off second with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson brings it in, and there's one down now. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Asuaje. First delivery to him on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
One and two, here it comes. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
and he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
One run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Up around the face. Dribbled to the right side. But that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. there's one well above the zone for a ball. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Popped him up. Franco has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. J.P. Crawford. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
The batter, number 13.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
Here's Starlin Castro. Crawford's on the move. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
The batter, the fielder.
Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He singled his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves 0. Up next will be Nick Williams. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Aswahe is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher, Alex Jackson.
Stepping in, Alex Jackson. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And he lays off there, 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Turner is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 2-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So stepping in, Forrest Whitley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 86.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Number 86 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Jackson at third. Turner on at second with 2 down. Now the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. And a stretch at first that he's able to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to save a run as the side is retired. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Albies is there. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher,
Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now the pitch. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, one down. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Lonnie Chisenhall is on deck. Another full count offering on its way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now at the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Striding into the box, Nick Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Now the 1-0. Here's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Freeman, the runner at third. Albies over at second. Chisenhall at first, one gone. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Alex Jackson. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Up around the face.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Justin Turner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So it's an intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Justin Turner, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. Seventh inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the seventh. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ian Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 19, Ian Anderson. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot,
Odubel Herrera is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 38 runs batted in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop,
Into the box, J.P. Crawford. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Anderson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Vince Velasquez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In now, number 22. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Favorable call in there for a strike. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, number 86. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Asuaje racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now batting, Dansby Swanson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0 home is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes isn't we're going through a bad streak like this guy. Any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Swanson. At second, Freeman on at first with 2 down. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Now the relay home. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. 2 left for Atlanta. Still tied 1 apiece. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Jackson waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So now Carlos Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one just missed outside. Two balls and a strike now. Three and 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Jackson.
Digging in, Alex Jackson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Runner goes. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Johan Camargo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit out towards second. Castro has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Kyle Wright will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Right.
At the plate, Michael Franco has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Michael Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, JT Realmuto as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Hit hard, but foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Curveball that time, not even close. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Teoscar Hernandez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're knotted up headed to the bottom of the ninth as the Braves will try to walk it off. Adam Warren comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Adam Warren.
Now to the plate, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Warren has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Number 86.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 86. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man in. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat is a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is is on the ground to the left side, a base hit. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a relay home. And the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
And guys, the Braves were paced offensively this afternoon by the play of this man, Freddie Freeman. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seems to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Kyle Wright earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.